So ano mga kakabsat, welcome back to our channel. So kung napapansin ninyo, wala tayo sa ating classroom. Nandito tayo ngayon sa aming opisina, sa aming principal's office. At tayo ay gumagawa ngayon ng mga reports kasi nga cancel ang lahat ng mga klase sa buong probinsya ng Pangasinan at maging sa iba't ibang bahagi na ng Pilipinas dahil nga sa tinatawag nating COVID-19. So kung may naririnig kayong medyo umuugong, marahil yan ay yung ating electric fan na nandito ngayon. So yun nga, napakaseryoso na ng problema natin tungkol sa COVID-19. Hindi lamang sa Pilipinas kundi sa iba't ibang bahagi na ng mundo kumalat ang virus na ito. At marami na talaga ang naapektuhan at marami ng mga programs at maging yung mga travels ng ilan dyan ay naapektuhan dahil nga sa paglaganap at patuloy na lumalaking bilang ng naapektuhan ng COVID-19. So ang panawagan ko lamang sa mga nag-hoarding ng alcohol, ng toilet paper, at ng sabon, at ng kung ano-ano pa na kinakailangan o ng face mask especially, ay sana itigil nyo na po yung pag-hoarding kasi imbes na makatulong tayo ay lalo pa natin pinapalaganap yung takot sa mga tao kasi nga wala silang mabili at maaring sila ay maapektuhan ng COVID-19. So please lang sumunod po tayo sa mga sinasabi ng ating gobyerno kung ano yung mga dapat gawin. Huwag na po tayong maging pasaway. Kung wala namang gagawing mahalaga sa labas, ay doon na lang manatili sa ating mga tahanan at wag nang yung mga grupo-grupo dyan, wag nang magwelga, magreklamo at kung ano-anong sinasabi. Magkipagtulungan na lang kayo para nang sa ganun ay mapapabilis yung sugpo sa virus Kasi may mga nabasa ako doon sa Facebook tungkol sa mga grupo na nagwewelga o kinu-question yung tungkol sa paggamit ng ating pamahalaan sa mga militar na nagbabantay sa mga boundaries ng Manila. Grabe, ay nako Diyos. Huwag mo nang sanang questionin yun para yun sa ating lahat, hindi ito tungkol sa politika siguro So, please lang makipagtulungan na lang tayo. Okay. So tayo ay gagawa ng isang informative vlog na kung saan naghanap ako ng isang video dito sa Facebook na nagpapaliwanag sa atin kung paano makaiwas, paano makakuha, paano naipapasa ang COVID-19. So itong nahanap ko, for me, ang pinakamalinaw so far kung paano nga ba natin maiiwasan, paano natin nakukuha, paano natin naipapasa ang virus na ito. So tara, mag-react na tayo. Ala, sira pa pala yung aking headset. Baka naman may gustong mag-donate dyan.
We now share about what we know about this novel coronavirus. This virus comes from the family of coronavirus, which includes other viruses such as MERS and SARS, as well as the milder variants causing common cold. The medical consensus at this moment is that the novel coronavirus is more transmissible but appears less deadly than SARS. Evidence suggests that the rate of human-to-human transmission of this virus appears to be higher than that of SARS. For now, the evidence also suggests that transmission is mostly via droplets.
Okay.
What this means is that the virus is carried within droplets emitted from an infected person over a short distance, such as when the person coughs or sneezes. If these droplets come into contact with the eyes, nose or mouth of an individual, directly or indirectly through hands that have come into contact with these droplets, the individual may become infected. To clarify, there is no evidence currently to suggest that the virus is airborne.
So hindi siya
there
airborne.
Are other viruses, such as the chickenpox, which can easily be transported via air currents. and do not require droplets to contact the eyes or nose.
Okay.
The novel coronavirus is not in this category of viruses. The novel coronavirus could also transmit through surface contact. Let me explain. When a person sneezes or coughs, the droplets fall onto the surfaces of tables and chairs. And the virus may remain alive for up to a few days. When someone else touches the surfaces of these tables and chairs, the virus can be transferred to his hands, and if he then rubs his eyes or nose without washing his hands, he may become infected. So we should wash our hands. This is also why we only quarantine the close contacts of confirmed cases. For more transient contacts, such as individuals that the confirmed cases may have walked past in malls or hotels, the risk of transmission is low. For coronavirus generally, the person is most infectious when he is displaying symptoms, or what you call symptomatic. And this is likely to be the case for the novel coronavirus as well. There is evidence of limited spread from a person without symptoms during the incubation period. However, this form of transmission may be uncommon and has so far involved isolated cases only. At this point, the evidence still points towards higher transmissibility when the person is displaying symptoms. As such, medical professionals, both overseas and in Singapore, have advised that the most effective way that we can protect ourselves is to practice good personal hygiene. We should regularly wash our hands with soap and water and avoid touching our face with our hands.
So
these may sound simple, but actually they're very difficult to do because all of us touch our face all the time. Even at a meeting when we have this ministry task force, while I was speaking, I was touching my face until Minister Lawrence Wong nudged me with his elbow and said, "Stop touching your face." So it is simple but extremely difficult, but are actually very effective in preventing all kinds of infection. Potential infection from asymptomatic persons, in fact, is less likely to be from coughing or sneezing directly because they don't have symptoms. They are not sneezing or coughing, but more likely by touching contaminated surfaces, for which masks offer no protection. Wearing a mask when we are well often gives us a false sense of security instead, and we are more likely to touch our faces when we constantly adjust our masks, which is one way the disease spreads. At the same time, we need to protect others, our loved ones, friends, colleagues, and fellow Singaporeans that we come into contact with. If we are sick, we should rest and recover at home as far as possible. If we do need to go out to see a doctor, for example, we should wear a surgical mask to protect others. So this is when mask is needed, when we are unwell and have to go out.
Okay, so that is the video all about. So sabi ko sa inyo, ito na yung pinaka-simple and yet mas nakaka-enlighten na video tungkol sa coronavirus na yan. So nalaman ko na yung coronavirus pala kahit na nasa open area siya, nasa surfaces lang siguro ng mesa, ng upuan at ng kung saan pa, ay maaari siyang mabuhay ng ilang araw. Hindi siya ilang oras, kundi ilang araw according sa video. So, at isa sa mga maaari nating gawin is to avoid touching our face with our bare hands. So, kung hindi maiwasan, bago hawakan siguro ang muka, ay mag-alcohol muna o maghugas muna ng kamay. So, napakahalaga ng personal hygiene at of course, yung papalakas ng ating resistensya kasi sa pagkakaalam ko mababa naman yung fatality rate ng COVID-19, pero kung mahina talaga ang resistensya mo ay doon tayo madadalis. At higit sa lahat, of course, let us not forget to pray, to strengthen our faith to the Lord na mawala na ang COVID-19 upang lahat tayo ay magbalik na sa normal ang ating mga gawain sa araw-araw. So, let us keep on praying to the Lord na tayo ay gabayan, tayo ay protektahan mula sa banta ng COVID-19. So, always keep safe everyone, mga kakabsat. And I pray na mawala na ang COVID-19 na ito sa mga susunod na araw. So, stay safe. So, if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share.